In a different election, this would have been a successful one for the Conservatives. In 2011, the Conservatives won a majority with 39.6% of the vote. Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre is on track to beat that this time with roughly 41.6% of the vote, with most polls reporting, according to Election Canada. Poilievre's Conservatives also made significant seat gains. They are currently projected to have won 149 seats. That's up from 120 at dissolution, when the election was called in March. But with the progressive vote coalescing around the Liberals, those numbers weren't enough this time. This will be a bitter loss for the Conservatives, who only months ago had a clear path to victory, and will now need to figure out a way forward after a series of electoral defeats. "We have much to celebrate tonight," Poilievre said in his concession speech, nodding to the party's significant gains. But he added, "We are cognizant of the fact that we didn't quite get over the finish line. It will now be up to the party to decide if they want to keep Poilievre as leader, the third they've had since the Liberals swept the 2015 election. Poilievre on Monday night pushed to keep his job, telling Conservative supporters that change takes time. The election results have highlighted divisions in Canada that could pose a challenge for Carney. Notably, the Liberals are largely shut out of Alberta and Saskatchewan, oil-rich and gas-rich prairie provinces, where a sense of alienation from the center of power in Ottawa has long festered. Even before the election, some in those regions were warning of a national unity crisis if the Liberals won another mandate. Carney touched on those divisions in his victory speech, acknowledging the millions who had voted for a different outcome. "I intend to govern for all Canadians," he said. Meanwhile, Poilievre's message, which relentlessly focused on cost of living issues, especially on housing affordability, resonated with many young people. Support for the Conservatives outpaced Liberals by 44% to 31.2% among 18 to 34-year-olds, a Nanos poll on April 25th indicated. The divide was more stark among younger men. Separately, Abacus data polling found that about 18% of 18 to 29-year-olds were worried about Trump. That jumped to 45% for voters over 60, suggesting a polarization on issues between generations. On Monday night, Poilievre remarked on demographic breakthroughs Conservatives had made, including with younger Canadians. "We gave voices to countless people across the country who've been left out and left behind for far too long," he said.